What's going on? Boy O Scruggs, OS Sports Podcast. I've been doing a lot of stuff that's not sports. Like I said, this page wasn't going to be just about sports. It was going to be about sports and life. So currently, right now, I am downtown at Mount Sinai West. And the reason I am down here is to get a stress test because 39, so excuse me, technically not in that range of not in that range of where I really should be necessarily worried about things like that. Excuse me, but I've been having some chest pains, and my thing is, and I'm not the reason why I'm not showing the hospital because they kind of don't want you recording the actual hospital stuff. So that's why I'm just kind of showing you outside. But the reason I'm down here is to get a stress test that was recommended by. I went to see a cardiologist, and even though I had an EKG and everything seemed to be okay, he said because I was having this chest pain, and even though they didn't see anything on the EKG, they still wanted me to do the stress test just to make sure, I didn't have any valves or arteries or anything that was clogged up that maybe that their test didn't show, which is the reason why I'm down here. I will pan around a bit. This is I guess this is Midtown Manhattan, where this is at, 59th Street. And my thing is, this is why it's important. Even if you don't have a great job, one of the best things about having a job is hopefully you have medical insurance, you have some type of benefits for you or for your spouse or for your children. I'm not married, ladies, but and I don't have any children, but they wanted to make sure that I use my health insurance and get these tests done while they're covered, because there has been times in my life where I didn't have health insurance and needed medical attention and neglected to do it because I didn't want to fit that bill, which a lot of people do. And it's tough when you got to make a decision between your health and paying a bill, because your health should always come first. But it happens a lot in this world where people just can't afford, to pay that bill. So they'll deal with whatever illness they have the best they can to avoid that bill. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm glad I have the insurance right now, and I'm glad that I was able to come to a place like Mount Sinai, which is to my knowledge a pretty good hospital. What I am going to do, one thing I'll show you, I can't show you, I'm not going to take my shirt off out here, but I have all these things hooked up to my chest right now that's basically monitoring my heart rate, my blood flow, my blood pressure, all that stuff right now. And I will show you my arm. This is what my arm currently looks like. I have this medicine that's pumping through that goes into your veins. I forget what he said it's called, but it goes into your veins and it basically opens up your arteries so they can send, I'm not a doctor, so I might be explaining this wrong, but it opens up your veins so they basically could check out your arteries, check out your blood flow when they hook you up to the test. So I had to run on the treadmill. Well, actually it was walk. I was walking, and then they increase it like every 3 minutes until eventually it was pretty much a fast walk or like a slow jog, because they have to get your heart rate up to a certain beats per minute. Mine was 154. I guess they determine that based off your age. Because I doubt that's for everybody. I doubt somebody much older than me, they would try to get their heart rate up that high. Or maybe they would, and just the test is less strenuous. Something like that. So I had to run on this treadmill after I got this stuff injected into me. Couldn't eat or drink anything after midnight the night before, I guess because they don't want anything, or take any medications. I guess they don't want anything in your system that'll affect your blood within a certain amount of time of the test. And like I said, I was on this treadmill for 12 minutes, got my heart rate up, and the machine took all types of reading. And then I have to wait another 90 minutes now to go back in and get a second test done, where they'll do another reading, and then I guess they'll send that to my cardiologist. And then I'll go back into the cardiologist, and they'll give me an update on that. So basically, I'm saying take care of your health. A lot of people wait till they get older, and then they decide, oh yeah, all right, I'm 50 now. I want to start doing stuff for my health. Now I want to start taking care of myself. Start it when you're young. I do work out, exercise, drink plenty of water. Not that I live an extremely clean life, but for most part, I guess I live a clean life. But even if you still live the cleanest of life possible and still have some type of medical issue. So talk a lot of sports athletes, they're their breadwinner is their body. That's why athletes are usually in great shape, because that's how they make their money. They have to be in shape. Their bodies have to be right. And even though sports can put a wear and tear on the body at the same time, and just really want to get that message out there. Take care of your health, especially if you have health insurance. You have no excuse. If you got something wrong with you, even if you don't think it's nothing major, go to the hospital, get it checked out, and make sure, because you might have something that you think is a major, it turns out to be major, or you might have something that you don't think is major, and then just for peace of mind, the hospital doctors can confirm that, okay, nothing serious to worry about. So and also another thing too, as a single dude, one job I would never do is working at a hospital, because I'm just not good with being around sickness, illness. It depresses me. It makes me sad. It scares the hell out of me. But one thing I will say, when I do settle down, be nice to be with a woman maybe that works in the medical field. Not necessarily, you don't have to be a doctor or a nurse, but just works in the medical field. Because it's good to have somebody, vice versa for ladies. If you find a man, maybe he works in the medical field, because it's good to have a second opinion about your health, or somebody that maybe could tell you something about your health before you even know it. And not to mention, there's a lot of beautiful women that work at the hospital. That's another thing too. Beautiful women, and more importantly, just smart, know a lot about health. Like I said, same thing for vice versa. There's a lot of guys that work here, and know a lot about health. So your expertise might be in something else. Maybe your expertise is in how to make money. Your expertise might be in helping people. Your expertise might be physical fitness. So where you weak in one spot, your partner can have a strength in another spot. And like Rocky said, Adrian, you got gaps, I got gaps. Together we fill gaps. So once again, down here, Mount Sinai. Almost finished with this stress test. Show you my arm one more time. But wherever they got pumping through me to open up my arteries and be able to check my valves and everything. And get checked out. Use your insurance. And if you really got something wrong with you, even if you don't have the money, let them bill you. Get your health situated, and you figure out how to pay the bill later. It's your boy Old Scruggs signing out. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please share. Peace.